Ah, yo guys, so welcome to today's video. So I'll be talking about a model that I trained using data sets from Sabrina Carpenter's music. Now, I was bored. I was training a model that does predict if a client will default his payment or not. So I got bored. It was just so I just picked it up. So I want to talk about the whole process. So this video might take some time. So basically, I first of all I just went to Kaggle. I went to Kaggle. I searched for a data set, and then quickly I got the data set. Now this is where my problem began. Sabrina is, let me say, a new artist. She's a single artist, right? So she won't have that much music. So her music on the data set was about 68. So I went ahead and download the music of Kaggle. I wanted the music of Cargo, so I slotted it into my Jupyter notebook, imported what I need to import. So I spent about an hour trying to clean up the data because I was using logistic regression to train the algorithm. My aim was to predict a song based off some let me say some features. If the song is a success or not. Yes, it is what it is. So it was just a fun project. So that's where my problem began. So I spent about 2 hours or so trying to clean up the spreadsheet because logistic regression only takes values that are, let me say, numbers. Yeah, 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 like that's just the way. So I had to like spend like 2 hours, trying to figure out what to do or what not to do. So I ended up cleaning up the data. So I began training the model, train the model, doing the right thing. So I ended up using logistic regression, spent about 3 hours on that. That's crazy. Basically, spent like 5 hours training the model, but the joy is me just training the model because I was actually just bored. So I spent a couple of hours. I really learned a lot. Like I learned a bunch of things, how to handle some parameters and hyperparameters. I figured out what these things were. So I ended up training the model. There's really not much I could say about it. Don't you guys might not understand if should I be telling you guys step? No, I shouldn't. But so I ended up training the model in the end. Train now the model is already trained. I will share the model. Like you don't have to like retrain the model. You could take that model and use it for whatever purposes you have. You could use it, connect it via Flask API, do something. You could build an architecture on top. Yeah, that's basically what computer is. Like a wrapper over a wrapper. So you could just pick it, be a wrap it on top. You get the point. So I trained the model. Now, in the end, the model it did well, but it did too well because I was training my accuracy or something. I've forgotten. Yes, I was training my accuracy on it. It got about, let me say, 100%, which to me is bad. Now, basically, the way training model works is that you train a model of data set to recognize right from left. So let's circle back. Logistic regression basically does is it classifies things either one or zero. Let me say if you are training a cancer patient, we want to determine if this patient has cancer. Let's give it zero, which is bad. A patient does not have cancer, let's give it one, which is good. So what logistic regression does is like it splits everything, like you go here, you go here. It uses sigmoid. Yeah, I'm going into math. I promise myself that I won't. But it uses kind of like a sigmoid equation. It does have its formula also. So from the data set, it figure out like logistic regression. I have my target. I'm going one or zero, right? So it takes things in relative to each other. You know, takes it in relative to each other. He learns that okay, for someone to have cancer, let's say for example, I'm placing, no, fuck it. Let's use Sabrina song. So let's use Sabrina Carpenter songs. So now I did created a model. Sorry, I did created a table. No, sorry, a column. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A column that will tell me if this a song is a success or not. So I piggyback on it based off some features. Like, let me say, if a column has 100, let's say from 75 to 100, it means the song was really successful. If it was less than 50, it means the song was not successful. So let's say I have 10 columns, right? 10 columns, one, two, three. All these columns, they represent different values. So the model learns, it learns that, okay, these columns, when they gather together, they will lead to this result. That's basically what logistic regression does. So I've not done this kind of videos in a while. So that's why. So that's what logistic regression does. So where I was. So in the end, I find out that my model did well, but it did too well. Now it was a red flag because, like, when I was predicting the accuracy of the model, right? It showed me 100%, which is obviously bad. In real life scenario, let me say you are training for an exam. You don't want to master the answer. You know the answer, but does not mean like you know it for every use case. It's about use cases. So I ended up training the model. The accuracy is like 100%. And one thing that suffered was that the data set was not much. Like, it was just about 68 rows of a song. So I had a lot of fun. If I say I should keep saying a bunch of things, this video will take long. I just needed to like record this. So I'll be doing more of this. So if this video has, even if it's, let me say, if this video has about, let me say, 3 likes. Yeah, I'm being generous. Yeah. You know what? I don't care. I will, in the downline in the future, I'll figure out what to do with the model actually. I'll figure out something to use the model for. Like, I will train the model. Like, this is it. You don't have to train it. You can take my model and use it. You get my point, Bob? I'll end up doing something. So I'll be doing some of this. I'll be doing some of this in the future. So she's the G. Now you guys are wondering, yeah, I'll not say it, but this feels weird and gay. My obsession with her, but I'm not obsessed, I'm just a fan, that just happens to did machine learning. I'm trying to cope here. I also happen to did machine learning, you know, train a model. Yeah. You Thank you. See you guys next time.